Hey guys, it's me Narelle here, and welcome back to a new video. The fan is legit right beside you guys. Hopefully you can hear me better. So welcome back to a new video. So this video is going to be a interesting one because these pictures in which I am coloring are two requests that I took off of Art Amino. I recently reopened my Art Amino after I've ghosted it for like 3 years because I kind of find Art Amino somewhat of a good app or whatever to kind of post your art on. So whenever I do use Art Amino, I like to put up a little blog asking people for requests. I'm shook about how many people actually request me to draw things because I really don't have a big following on Art Amino. So whenever I get like a lot of requests, I'm like, wow. Y'all totally don't follow me, but I think it's actually pretty cute that you guys decide to request your characters. And let me tell you guys, all the characters in which I saw, they were so cute and so lovely. So I might make another video featuring some more Art Amino characters because I think it'd be cute to do a two-parter of this. So if you guys do have a Art Amino and if you guys want me to draw your characters, you can find me on there. I think you just gotta search up my name, to be honest, to find me. But if you guys don't have an Art Amino, you could comment down below. If you want me to draw your characters, maybe I'll do a Art Amino edition and a YouTube edition. So comment down below if you guys want me to draw your characters. Please let them be human characters. I cannot draw any non-human characters, so please just comment down some human ones because that's easier on me and you because I get to draw your character and not ignore it for being non-human. And I'm not saying I ignore characters like that. It's just that it's easier for me and my sanity. So I really don't just automatically choose people to draw their characters because I don't want to sit there and be biased on who I choose. So I just kind of scroll down the list and people actually gave me a lot of characters to choose from. So whatever character I kind of focused on the most, I'm like, oh yes, I got to draw this character. So the character in which I'm drawing, the person did not mention their name. So I don't know the name of this character. And yeah, I showed you guys when I actually took off the cap of my Uhuhu marker and I couldn't get it out for a long time, so I eventually got it out. But getting back to the person, so yeah, so the person did not put a name to the character, so whenever I chose it, I'm like, man, I would like to say what the character's name is, but I don't know the name of the character. But I will put the name of the person on my screen so you guys can go follow them on Art Amino if you use Art Amino because it's cute. So the reason why I chose this character is that he's so cute. He actually looks a lot more deviant in the original reference, and I intended to make him look deviant, but I think I just have a knack for cute faces, so he looks a little bit more cute than deviant. So I kind of went with that. This boyo's hair is actually a lighter yellow, but all of my lighter yellow colors, they're all dead. So I just kind of had to find a, you know, a middle ground yellow that's not too yellow and not too light yellow, just to kind of mix it together because I didn't want to stray too far from the actual color. And I actually did add some pink in there and some blue in there because I had pink and blue to be kind of these standout colors. So I kind of wanted them to blend in somewhere. So I just chose it for the hair. I actually got into like adding more colors on my hair now. Because I think my friend Blue Green Fishy, I think they were the ones who actually recommend me to do this, but they got me into like adding multiple colors on hair, and I've been doing that ever since. But I've been doing that mainly with colored pencil because it's easier to kind of smear it out a little bit than to do it with marker, because with marker you kind of have to find a light enough color so it won't be too like there and in your face, you know. So yeah, and all the other colors I just kind of color matched it to as close as I can, because I try to keep all the colors, you know, similar to the original character. I think I might put a picture of him on the screen when you first see me start coloring him, so you get to see what he actually looks like, because it'll be cute. So yeah, so for the background, he actually did have an actual like set background, but I thought he would look super cute in a background that has clouds and stuff. So that's what I did for the background, and I love it. It's so cute. I think what kind of strayed the drawing away is when I got kind of too into the little white highlights, but I think I kind of dyed it down a little bit. I kind of am like, why didn't I just leave it without highlights? Well, you know, add my usual highlights in the eyes and the cheeks and the hair, and just kind of quit it. But of course, I got into highlights now, so I just kind of had to add a lot more than normal for these pictures. So yeah, so we're rearing the end of this drawing. So all in all, this character was really fun to draw. He's stinking cute, and I freaking love it. So yeah, I don't know how long I'm gonna keep requests open on Art Amino, so I'll try to keep them open as long as I can for you guys. But then again, I am gonna do a YouTube edition, so just comment down characters below, so I can draw them for you guys. And if you have Instagram, you can easily just send me references through Instagram. It doesn't matter. So I think it's just fun. I just kind of want to give back to you guys the show that I do love, and appreciate you guys for all the support. Even though I can't do videos like this all the time, because it is kind of time taxing, because, you know, I have to, you know, stop what I'm doing and, you know, do all these pictures. Not that I don't like it, because I live for it. It's just that, you know, I just, you know, want to give back to you guys, because I've been getting a lot of love lately, and I'm just like, you know what better love to give back than to draw people's children that they love the most. So yeah, now I'm adding all the jelly rolls highlights. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much, nope, I added some in his sweater. I'm just like, guys, the first two places should have been it, but I'm stupid enough to add it everywhere. It is kind of cute, but I'm just like, Nyrel, why Nyrel? So yeah, so we're getting done with the first request, and now I'm showing the close-up because he's adorable, and I think I used like 9 Ohuhus for that one, plus the Copics for the skin. So the next one, I will put the person's name on the screen, and I will show you the original look for this boyo. So what's interesting about this guy is that the person who suggested him, they actually gave me like reference images of what they wanted the characters to look like. So meaning this character doesn't have an official look to them. I just kind of had to base it off my knowledge. So I actually had to put together a lot of the references to kind of get the character to look right. And I thought a side profile would work the best with this drawing, because I don't know, I feel like a side profile is a lot more mysterious and daunting. So yes, I enjoyed this character a lot. I decided to add some black shading in his hair because I thought that was super freaking dope, man. And I thought that highlighted the hair really well, and it just kind of accentuated certain areas in which I wanted to accentuate in the hair. The only difference in this video and the other part is that I recorded this on my old phone. So it was an experience recording on my old phone, because when I get to the hair, you're going to see it magically be done, because I totally was not watching how long I could record with my own phone, which is like 8 minutes, which is kind of bonkers, I know. But yeah, so you're going to see a big chunk of his hair gone, but for the rest of the stuff, I did record it with my old phone. I figured I could use my old phone to actually record my videos, but since it is a time constraint, I might just use it for the shorter videos, and with longer ones, I would use my actual phone. But again, it was very much so a lenient process. I didn't have an issue with it, and the quality isn't bad. At first, I was like, man, the quality sucks, but the quality really isn't that bad. And what I like about my old phone compared to my new phone, the focus is so much more better because my new phone has like autofocus and it'll stay focused for like a season and then it just doesn't focus and it'll get back to focusing. So that's one thing my old phone has against my new phone. But other than that, it's pretty cute. The quality is good. Granted, I got my old phone back in like 2019. Not 2019, 2012? No, not even 2012. I think I got my old phone in like 2017, 2018. So it's been a hot minute. So for an old phone, it still rocks. So yes. So for this character, I mainly use the colors black and purple because that was the kind of the color palette the character had and all the different references the person gave me. And then I added some blue as well because he had blue eyes. So I'm like, I just didn't want blue to just be in his eyes. So I added some blue in the background and also in the background and on him. I added some pink gel pen and I really love how that turned out. And the person was like, oh my gosh, I love this. Both of the people actually saw what they looked like and they lived for it. And the person was like, oh my gosh, I loved it. I would have paid you to do this drawing. That's how good it is. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I normally do not praise my artwork because I feel like it's kind of like narcissistic for me to be like, oh yeah, I did a good job. But apparently I did a good enough job for the person to be like, I honestly should have paid you for this drawing because that's how good it is. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like so happy that I made someone else happy. So that always makes me warm and happy on the inside because I always try to draw people's characters to the best of my ability. But again, I really am happy that the person really liked it. And with the hair, I was kind of devastated because I wanted to go for a different look with the hair, but then again, it just didn't end out the way I wanted it to end out to be. I mean, near the end, it kind of got where I wanted it to be. You kind of see the time skip, but the hair did get to the part where I wanted it to get to. But when I was coloring the hair, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so ugly. It's totally not going the way I want it to go. But it got there at the end of the day. And plus, I love coloring black, but black is such a color that if you add so much of it, you could lose your original impact of your line. So that's the reason why I had to go over some parts of the hair with white gel pen to bring it back because I lost the initial look I was going for. So that's a bummer, but like I said, I did add a lot more color in the hair. I mainly use purple as the highlight for everything, so you're going to see a lot of accentuations of purple, which isn't bad. I had to find a really light purple, so luckily one of my Ohuhu purple markers was light enough and alive enough to actually add some, contrast in this picture. So yeah, and the background was just self-explanatory. It's just a circle with lots of white gel pen as the stars and pink as like an extra emphasis for a different color. So yeah, so I think that's pretty much it for my little explanation for this drawing. As in marker count, I think I used about 10 markers for this one because since I had to use different shades of black, it took me a while to get the hair where I wanted it. So yeah, so I used about 10 colors for this one and I think about 9 or 8 for the first one. I really don't use that many colors, and whenever I see people coloring with markers, I see that they color with like 20 markers, and I'm like, yo, where are you going with this? Because that would not be me. I'm such a simpleton with my art that I really don't use a lot of colors. I just kind of go simple with my stuff. But yeah, you can see my swatches on the side because I like to have my swatches on the side of my drawings because it's easier for me. I know a lot of people actually get actual separate pieces of paper to do their swatches, and I just kind of find that I find that more taxing that way, so I do my swatches away from the drawing as much, so if I cut it out, it won't show, if you kind of get what I'm saying. So, yeah. So what else did I want to talk about? Oh, so, if you guys are into commissions, I am open for commissions, and pretty much this is how my commissions will look like. So if you guys are interested in getting a commission from me, this is how they will look like. So just a little self plug for my commissions. My commissions for this type of style is $15 plus shipping, and then I do offer watercolor commissions. So the look of these, but just in watercolor style, but those are $20 a piece, because watercolor takes a lot longer. I know I'm probably underselling myself right now, but to be honest, I don't take a lot of time with my marker stuff, and I would feel bad for charging like $40 for something that only took me an hour and a half. If you kind of get what I'm saying, maybe I could spend a whole video on that, but I won't, because that's totally not me. But yeah, so $15 a piece if you want a picture like this, and $20 a piece if you want a watercolor style of a picture like this. So my video is actually wrapping up. I actually enjoyed the audio for this one. It's weird, but I did. So give this video a like if you liked it. Comment down whatever you like to say to me in my comment box below. Like again, please comment down your characters if you want me to draw them. So yeah, I might do one more Art Amino version, and then I might do just one YouTube version. So look out for that. So thank you guys so much for watching, and like always, I will see you in my next one. Bye. Alrighty guys, so apparently I had more footage for this picture. I knew, I was like, hey, wait a minute. I know I didn't just have footage of me coloring his hair, and I was wrong. So the rest of this is just going to be music. I know a lot of people love the music only videos. So I'm just going to give you guys a break from hearing me talk, because I actually just said what I had to say in the span of like 12 minutes. So thank you guys so much just for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one.